5'8" freshman guard, number 22, Ella Riggs. 5'3" senior guard, number 23, Claire Hill. 5'9" freshman forward, number 33, Annie Esperding. The Braves are coached by Rachel Smith. Now if we go ready, Lady Devil. Non-starter, number 12, Sierra Watts. Number 14, Hannah Puckett. Number 30, Deanna Bowling. Number 35, Tanya Ford. Number 44, Martin Grant. Number 54, Sonny Crawford. Now starting, Lady Devil. 5'6" scorer, senior, number 3, Ryan Barlow. 5'8" junior forward, number 21, Hope Nelson. 5'5" sophomore guard, number 25, Aubrey Lake. 5'8" senior forward, number 32, Eric Wilson. 5'7" senior guard, number 34, Carly Backhaul. Lady Devils are coached by Sydney Mason. What's up, baby?
Okay folks, we got an experiment for you today. I'm going to film and commentate at the same time, so I'm sure one or both will suffer. We'll see which. But Indian Hill versus Reading here on Saturday, December 8th, 2018. Braves go with their starting lineup they've had all year. Nooch will get the tip back to Claire and over to Annie Esperding, and almost lost the ball there, did the Braves. Swinging around Nina, there you go. Reading in a, what amounts to a, kind of a wild shot by Maddie Antonucci, but yeah, Reading in a 3-2 zone, trying to combat some of the Braves' athleticism across the board, especially in the interior, and to match up better with the Braves' 3-4 guard set. And there's going to be a nice pass inside. She can't hit the shot, but Ella Riggs with the board for Indian Hill. See if we can get some offense running here as Claire tries to get a little bit of a clear out and launches a bit, kind of an errant shot that was a little outside of her range and a little out of control, I think. I know what she wanted to do, but she didn't execute it very well. And that's 25, Aubrey Link bringing it up for Reading. Nina on the defense, and 34, Carly Langenauer getting the first bucket for Reading, and they take an early lead. Ella Riggs will try one from distance, and it's a long board, and Nina can't get there for Indian Hill. So the Braves 0 for 2 on the floor so far, early going in the first quarter. Just over 6 minutes left, and there's a wild shot. Nina's going to grab the board on that one. Work it up to Annie Esperding. Oh, don't take the wrong shot when you can get a... Well, okay. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and Annie's a talented player. I would not have advised her taking that shot if I were me, and I am. But she was able to bank it home. Probably not what she intended. She gets a nice steal, though, on the other end defensively. Annie's a top-notch defensive player. Nice entry pass. I know I thought Nooch got fouled on that. And it looks like Nina Price is going to get called for the foul for Indian Hill.
Foul starts in the Braves number 20, Nina Price.
And it looks like the Braves are going to be in a 2-2-1 press here against Reading. And Nooch gets the pass, steal, into Annie Isfording with nice assist, nice look. Annie right there for the bucket. And Braves are up 5-2 early. Wow. Nooch is going to get called for the foul there. That was you know, we've seen so far this year, and those of you who have listened to our other broadcasts will hear me as a broken record here, but the propensity of referees to call every little thing, that was a perfect example. Nice hands by, I don't know if that was Nooch or Annie Isfording, but Nina Price comes up with the ball. Nooch is going to try a long one. Can't get the roll, nor can Ella Riggs get the tip out on the rebound, and Reading will control. 5:15 left here in the first quarter, early, 5-2 Indian Hill. Nooch with a easy steal of a pretty bad pass, and she's going to go coast to coast. Using the right hand from the left side. Mike will get on her on that when he's watching the film. That's another errant pass. One you would have liked to seen Claire just go ahead and grab and start the transition. But she'll bring it up as Maddie passes it inbounds to her. Now Reading has modified itself a little bit in their defensive scheme, and Nooch hits an easy three. Wide open in the corner. Annie Isfording almost grabs the steal there. And there's a double dribble. So the Braves defense and their pressure and this 2-2-1 press having a positive early effect for Indian Hill. Now it looked like Reading had gone to almost a 1-2-2. Still technically a 3-2 zone. And Ella's going to get a shot. It's going to be short. And Indian Hill will retain possession out of bounds. Yeah, it looked like on that last possession that Reading had come out a little bit out of the 3-2 and taken the middle person in that 3-2 and had her out guarding Claire on the top. Nice pass into Al. It looked almost like a sure foul. Nooch on the floor, but well, Reading will get possession on the alternate. Braves up 10-2 with 4:20 left. You know, if they're going to call a little foul on Nooch down there, that they ought to call a foul on Reading on the other way too. Maddie made a nice little steal, then kind of gave up the ball there on the press, and the Braves are going to get called for another foul, looks like.
Foul charge number 22.
And that's Clarity Hamill with her first. Again, the bugaboo for the Braves. And every game they've had serious foul trouble by one or two or three of their team. Erica Wilkerson, the left-hander, hits her first free throw and gets the second. Looking good on that. No token pressure even from Reading on the press. That's Nooch goes in strong, got a nice speed inside, made a nice move, and I think that the Braves are, well, Annie Isfording with the steal goes, oh, she got, really, that wasn't a foul? You've got to be kidding me. Well, we have a summed age of about 210 on the court for the referees in this game. Each of those gentlemen, I'm sure, are trying their very best, but they need to, they all have glasses, all have heavily grayed hairs. Maybe it's time to turn it in. That was a nice drive there, Miami, but Reading will get possession. Down 12-4 to Indian Hill. They're going to get an open, nope. That's, well, Indian Hill's going to get the ball. Looks like it bounced on the end line. Referee right there to make a call. Well, forgive me for not having Reading's players' names at the tip of my tongue. I got the score sheet next up. Nina turned the ball over there. Don't foul, girls. Don't foul. Don't foul. Don't foul. There you go. Yeah, this is a situation. My bad. I didn't turn the camera. I'm sorry. That was a 1-on-2, and Claire and Nina stuffed the Reading player, and Annie got an easy interception. Claire's going to try a three. Very good. Claire's been filling it from three. Couple of triples in each of the last 2 games. It's her second shot of the night. Well, second shot she's taken. First one she's hit. And she's going to get almost called for foul. Nina should have probably there. And Claire's going to lead the break. Slows it down a little bit. Works it over to Nina or to Annie Isterding. Ella Riggs looking out, looking to pop it inside again to Nooch. But Redding has collapsed down on her pretty well. Nina's going to go strong. Take the nice shot. Oh, Nina turns it. I like the idea, but she didn't execute it well. Claire with the steal, and she's got... Really? That wasn't a foul? Ella with the strong board. And girls a little sloppy on this particular possession, or the last 2 possessions. Annie's going to try one from distance and way short with air ball, but Ella with the... That wasn't a foul too? My goodness. You know, they're not getting ball. You may not be able to see it well on the camera, and I am sitting behind the camera, but even I can see that. And like I said, unfortunately, the refs a little inconsistent so far this afternoon. 15-4 Indian Hill. And there was a late and probably, to watch it on the replay, but that was probably correct. But I thought they were going to let that one go because there's about a 2 or 3 second delay from ball going up until we got the rebound, and then the ref decided to call the foul. So I'm not sure what he was waiting for. Erica Wilkerson will go to the line again, and so far she's got 3 of Redding's 5 points.
35, Lauren James.
LJ, Lauren James in the game for Indian Hill, replacing Nina Price. Nina's had a couple of turnovers, and so she's going to take a seat. And number 54, Sonny Crawford, the big body for Redding, is into the game, and probably makes a lot of sense to put Lauren in to negate her. Claire works around Annie to Ella, and Nuke is going to get an open look here. Nope, takes a drive, and she picks up a foul. There's finally one that the refs got right. If you're noticing a theme here on me, again, it's probably residue from the last 3 or 4 games where we've watched Indian Hill get called time and again for ticky-tack fouls. Inbounds to Claire. Going to work the ball up, pop it out to Ella Riggs. Again, Redding in the zone. Nice pass into Annie Isterding, works it back out to Claire. Nice move, and she can't get the 3 to roll. That was a pretty move though. Nice head fake, pop to her left. Real good quick move, got a nice good look at the basket. Just couldn't get it to roll. There's really bad passing. Ella Riggs makes them pay. 17-5 Indian Hill with just over. Oh, Lauren just turned the ball over after getting a steal. But actually, Claire tipped the ball and went into Lauren's hands. So I don't know who gets the steal on that, but Lauren turns it back over. Redding with 35 seconds left, down 17-5. And there's another almost interception. Ella Riggs with active hands and good anticipation, making the break on the pass. It's like Venus and Mars. Kate will enter the game for Indian Hill in the post, number 44. Hannah Puckey aimlessly dribbling around on top. Oh, we got a nice backdoor screen. She can't get the ball. Lawrence got the rebound. 15 seconds. Nice pass up to and sorry, I didn't move the camera. Got a nice board. Claire took one dribble, made a nice long up pass up the sideline to Ella Riggs, who took a hard dribble to the hoop and got fouled, and will get rewarded by 2 trips to the line here, or 1 trip with 2 shots. And again, the Braves with 13 seconds left. See if Ella can add to the lead. Unable to hit the first one. Still 17-5. Ella with the second. And now we got a nice friendly roll. 18-5 Indian Hill, 13 seconds left. Somebody needs to get back on defense besides Lauren James. There's a long errant shot by Wilkerson. Claire with 6 seconds left. 4, 3, she's gonna work up the Nucci. She's gonna try one and nails it at the buzzer. Nice forward by the Braves. Quick turnaround. Claire got the ball. 1.5, 2 dribbles. Long pass up to Nucci. Right in the spot. Hits a 3. And there's another dagger. Maddie getting her timing back after missing a few weeks in the preseason. And Braves are up 21-5, ending the first. We'll be right back.
Possession with the Braves. Start the second quarter.
Okay, folks, we are back for quarter number 2. We have Nucci, Claire, Kate Mars, Ella Riggs, and LJ into the game for Indian Hill. Nucci will inbound it to Claire. Working around to Lauren J. Oh, Kate, you should have made that cut. Kate Mars only a couple days back from rejoining the team after the soccer season. The last of the soccer players to join after Claire D. Hamill and then Ella Riggs. And Kate a little rusty, and that's an instinct move anyway, and Kate hasn't played much in the last couple of years, so, but she could have made a nice cut to the basket. Lauren was looking for her to do it. You could, even from here, I could see that in the back of Lauren's head, that the way she was pointed, she was waiting for Kate Mars to make a cut to the hoop, but didn't work out that way. So Braves ball again, 21-5, 7.5 left in the first half. Claire's over to Nucci. She's going to try one again. Can't get the shot to roll this time. Claire's that's not a solid shopper. I mean, she is talented with the runners, but okay, way off. Lauren, get out of her way, kiddo. And after a couple of boards, yeah, Ella Riggs got that rebound, and Kate Mars kind of caught a little flat-footed and standing right in her way. Otherwise, Ella could have gone right back up. As it was, she kind of had to work around her own teammate as a defender. Couldn't quite get the roll, but Nucci with the board, and she'll shoot 2 and hit the first. Yeah, I'm glad to see Claire being aggressive and attacking the basket. Wasn't able to hit that runner. A shot she's perfectly capable of hitting, though. We saw that was just off by a few inches. And makes the steal. After Nucci hits both free throws, working around, she's going to try again from 3, and that's long. And Ella Riggs can't get the tip to fall to a teammate. And Redding will bring the ball up. And there's, I don't know how many steals we've got so far, but that's got to be at least about 10, 12 or so far. Maddie Antonucci making a steal in the easy layup, and they're deja vu all over again. You've got to be kidding me. Is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? Wow, sorry I had to chime in there, folks. I know the microphone picks up all the ambient noise, including when I yell, but that was, oh my gosh. You know, I know it's turning into a blowout as Ella's hoop makes it 27-5 with 6.5 left in the second quarter. But, you know, if you're going to call ticky-tack stuff, you better be calling that. Girl bodied her, knocked her. You know, Ella went strong, and, you know, Ella still made the bucket, but boy, that should be an and one without question. That's textbook. Yeah, having been a referee, I have for many years, a deep appreciation for how difficult their job is. But you know, when it's right in front of you, folks, again, you got to make some calls, or you just at least have to be consistent. You're either going to call everything or let them play. And they made a couple of early ticky-tack foul calls on Indian Hill. Nooch got one. I think players might have been, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you're going to call stuff like that, you can't just then turn around and start letting them play. So be consistent. There's another steal. Ella Riggs goes strong, and you got to be kidding that that's not a foul. Lauren James, oh, nice handoff pass from Ella. She got rebounded her own miss. If you're going to call the ticky-tack, you got to call that. Kate stepped out of bounds after that steal. So unfortunately, steal and a turnover, or just a really nice play, and then an unfortunate, unlucky event following it. So we'll see how the official score puddle treats that one. Yeah, the Braves with the long arms and defensive pressure and good positioning, and that combined with Reading's inability to handle the ball and the textbook Webster's definition of telegraphing one's passes. Every single time they are looking down their intended receiver. Now Indian Hill's been talented at picking that off, you know, reading that and making the interceptions, but holy cow, Reading's been giving them opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. They might as well send them a text and say, hey, I'm going to pass to this girl, because I don't know. Again, we're at the 15, 20 turnover point at this time, I think. And Ayal Zubi into the game, replacing Clarity Hamble for Indian Hill. Nooch with a little bit of a out of control shot, and Reading gets the ball. There's Kate Mars with the steal. She's going to go strong. Nice pass. Oh, nice pass. I think if Kate were had played all year so far and was in basketball form and had her timing down, she probably would have taken that. Made a nice unselfish play though to Annie Isfording, who again got fouled, but Ella Riggs, I'm sorry, but again no foul called. 27-5 Indian Hill with 5 minutes left here in the second quarter. That's an errant pass by Maddie Antonucci. Nice feed in, but again, nothing even close on the shot for Reading. Annie Isfording on the pass from Maddie Antonucci. She's way long on that. Lauren with the board. Go strong, kid. There you go. LJ gets in good position. Grabs the ball, goes up strong, doesn't hesitate. That's what we like to see from our post, and Lauren did a fantastic job there. 29-5 with 4.5 left in the second. And I think Kate's going to get called for foul this time. Correct.
Foul charge Indian Hill number 44.
Yeah, it is Kate Mars. Reading will bring the ball in on our near side here. And that's a errant pass again for the Blue Devils. I couldn't even... LJ, the recipient of a nice lucky bounce. She's in the right position at the right time and makes them pay. 31-5 Indian Hill. 4:10 left in the game. Excuse me, in the first half. This has been, aside from an early basket by Reading, which gave them a 2-0 lead, and Nooch is going to go strong. This time they call the foul, but Maddie can't convert to get the first part of the and one, so she'll go to the line shooting too. Yeah, Reading had the first basket of the game. They go up 2-0, and since then it's been all Indian Hill. Reading's had 3 free throws from Erica Wilkerson, and Otherwise, no love on the offensive side for Reading. Tina Price back into the game, replacing Lauren James. And Nooch looking for her second. Can't make it though, and she's going to get her own board, I think. She's going to take the shot from the short corner, in and out. Kate's trying to get the rebound. Kate, as Kate's dad would say, lead your feet. She tried to sort of just reach over there and use her length to snag the ball. You know, Kate, I mean, she was at a disadvantage playing behind the Reading girl, but she needs to, Kate has some serious hops. She just needs to use them in the right situations. And she's, excuse me, that's Maddie Antonucci with quick hands, and she got pushed in the back, and you know what? If that were the Madera Indian Hill game, that would have been a foul called, but we're not. They just have apparently decided to let them play now that it's 34-5 Indian Hill. That's a tipped ball by Nooch. And Aya almost has a steal, does get her hands on it. And a just a bit outside pass by Reading for another turnover. So Clarity Hamill back into the game for Indian Hill. So we got there's a little confusion on the Indian Hill side. Nina's going to take one from the corner, can't hit. Aya Alzubi with the board, pops it out. Claire's going to take the pop and can't get the three, but Annie Ishrading on the weak side with nobody on her. That's the benefit of having a nice soft, Claire did miss a shot. Oh, that's a carry. Claire with that nice soft shot. Ella on the backside gets a nice, easy tip drill shot off the rebound, puts it home, and it's 36-5 Indian Hill. 2:35 left in the second quarter. Nina's going strong, and she probably traveled. Although she got bumped in doing so, so, you know, how about the bump? Yeah, these guys are, I think, settled into, okay, this is a blowout. We're not going to call stuff unless it's really blatant. And there's a way over shot. I can't get the board. Erica Wilkerson up with the shot for Reading. Clarity Hamill with the board. Nice outlet to Ella Riggs. She's going to slow it down slightly. Nina Price around to Clarity Hamill. Claire's going to try again. And nails her second of the first half. Claire's only taken one or two drives, excuse me, to the hoop. But she's, that's another travel. 5 steps. Annie with the rebound off to Claire, and we'll see what we can do here. There's another pass up long to Nina. Cross to, that was a little bit of happy feet by Annie Ishrading. She got away with it. Ella Riggs in the corner. Makes a nice move with Nina. Is going to work it out to Aya Alzubi, to Annie Ishrading, and back to Ella in the corner. Ella's going to take a drive, and yeah, there you go. I think that one was finally blatant enough for Grandpa to get his whistle out of his pocket. Actually, all three Grandpas. One might be a great grandpa, but we're not sure. I'm not being too critical, am I? And Ella go to the line, trying to book the Braves to the 40 mark with 1:17 left. Now Indian Hill up by 35 at 40-5. Baby Nooch comes back in, replacing Aya Alzubi. Ella with her second. Oh, way short on that one. That's surprising. Claire's going to try another one. Can't get the roll. Claire's definitely looking for her offense tonight. Missed about 5 or 6 shots, but they've all been right in the ballpark. And all good shots, so I know Sonny Crawford with a rare outside shot for Reading and for her. No, I'm of the same belief set as Coach Smith that, you know, get an open shot. I mean, game situations may vary, and so this is not always applicable, but, you know, if you're a good player and a good shooter and you've got a good open shot, go ahead and take it. You miss it, you miss it. But the old line about the, you know, the shot not taken is very applicable here. Ooh, nice, nice pass inside. Oh, Nooch can't hit, but she's fouled. Nina, that was a pretty look. Kind of a four-square type of pass that Nina made in there. A lot of spin, Nooch with the good hands. And trying to spin her body. A little acrobatics shown by Maddie. And got the push, and she's going to line for two. 27 seconds left. 40-5 Indian Hill. Nooch buries the first. So a little congratulations from her teammates. And I'll try to bury the second. And she does. That's the Maddie Antonucci free throw form we know and love. Nice off the... And Wilkerson gets Reading's second basket. That's in about 15 minutes in between hoops for... Oh! Errant pass there. Sorry I failed to turn the camera there, guys. And they get a second one. So, a flurry of activity here as Reading goes 15 minutes without a bucket, manages to get two in the last 27 seconds. And the Braves cling at halftime to a 42-9 lead. We'll see you back here in a few minutes, folks. All right, folks, here we are back for the second half of today's Reading Indian Hill game. Braves up 42-9. We saw Reading close with a little bit of a flurry. They scored in the first minute of the game and two buckets in the last 27 seconds of the second quarter. Those are their only three field goals for the game so far. Indian Hill with about 517 steals. Reading with a bunch of turnovers otherwise. Erica Wilkerson's going to try one from the corner and can't get it. And Claire will snag the rebound. I'm not sure what happened there. Was that a... Well, I don't think they started the clock. I'm looking at the clock right now at 7:52. There was no way that was only an 8-second sequence there. And that's a... I don't know if it's an over and back or a travel on Nina, but that was started by Claire picking up her dribble and trying to force the ball into Maddie Antonucci. It was well guarded by Reading. And Braves turned the ball over. Claire, get your hands off of her. You're going to get a foul called. Oh, Nina with the boot. That should be Reading ball. That's an error. Another missed call by the referee. Nina kicked that ball. And again, I'm sorry. I'm not doing the camera thing here. Nina kicked that ball and never touched it. And Reading never touched it. Reading a little more intense defensively. Ella Riggs goes for a shot. And again, you know, they're hitting these kids on the wrists, on the elbows, on the arms. Ella got hit there, I think. Certainly looked from my vantage point like she got hit. And a referee right there who apparently can't figure that out. There'll be another errant pass. And Ella up with the ball, leading the break. Makes a nice pass. Back to Nina Price. Claire saves the ball from going out of bounds. Couldn't quite corral the pass from Ella Riggs. Gets an assist back for Nina Price. Give Nina and Claire both credit on that play. My apologies if I haven't. Reading gets another one. That's Braves getting a little lax on defense there. Hope Nelson with her first bucket of the game. My My apologies if I've been a little lax here in getting the camera work done. Again, not my thing. Ball around to Ella Riggs trying for three, and she's a little short on. Nope. I thought that was short, and it actually was, but she gets that little baby roll. Crawls over the rim from the downside. Nooch guarding Erickson now. Excuse me, Wilkerson, Erica Wilkerson. And there's another terrible pass from Redding. That was, we're going to read the break. And Nina needs to get a little wider on that. Again, my apologies, I'm not moving the camera. Ella Riggs leading the break. I guess they're calling that a tie-up. And Nina Price will inbound the ball to Claire DeHamel. And the Braves will reset. Feed into Nooch. Kick it back out, Maddie. Ella's going to take a nice open look and buries the three. Give Nooch the Claire fed the ball into Maddie. Maddie did a nice post-up job and recirculated the ball out. Hey, finally made a good call. 50-11 now, Indian Hill with 5:22 left in the third quarter. Nina Price will inbound the ball to Claire DeHamel. Redding still in something of a quasi man-to-man / zone. Ella got that ball out. Claire she needs to stop and pop. Sorry, I had to be a hovering parent and give Claire some advice. She needs, she's in love with that runner, and Claire got screened on that, couldn't find her way through to keep up with Aubrey Link, and Link gets another bucket for Redding, and it's 50-13 now. Indian Hill on top. Grace worked the ball around, Ella Riggs. Nina's got a nice shot, nice pump fake, and in and out for the Price turn. Nina made a really nice head fake, pump fake, one hard dribble, got herself open for a nice look, just couldn't get it to fall. That's a pretty move. Nina's definitely capable of creating her own offense off the dribble, as well as a catch-and-shoot player, and an outstanding defender. Ella Riggs goes strong after a nice pickoff, and she's going to get that bucket. Again, the apologies for the camera work. The system isn't working as well as I would like here, and me as the operator is definitely not working as well as I would like. Nice pass in, and that's call the push. Nina Price gets the bucket to go, 54-13, Indian Hill. 3.5 left in this third quarter. There's a wild shot off, and Nina's going to get the board. Claire's bringing it up. Nina's going to, nice look, Nina Price. Maddie, the recipient of that dime, but Nina looked like she was going to take the three. Everybody collapsed on her, and a beautiful assist by Nina. Nina shows Maddie Nooch the love. And Redding's going to call a timeout. 56-13 with just over 3 left.
Please for the lady double, number 54, Tommy Crawford.
Not sure what Coach Smith was signaling or trying to show her team visually there, but probably trying to get them to run their offense a little bit better. Although you can't fault the Braves for scoring at will. So ready to inbound the ball again. 3:05 left here in the third quarter. Flaherty Hamill cuts off driving Reading player, and looks like ball hit the end line, and Indian will inbounds. Nuge to Claire. Braves swinging around the perimeter, looking to get LJ on the post. Nice move, Lauren James. Lauren did an outstanding job getting not exactly low post position, but midway up the lane. Braves work the ball around. Nuge got a nice feed into her, and Lauren going to her strong side, which is her left hand. Gets the steal, gets the feed, and that's going to be an assist for Lauren James, a steal for Lauren James, and an easy bucket for Ella Riggs. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter, 60-13 Braves. And Crawford. Sonny Crawford showing a nice soft touch. Left wide open. Flaherty Hamill gets the assist on a long look up to Ella Riggs. And the Braves are just scoring at will. Any way and shape they want. And there's about the 314th turnover for Reading on the night. Kay Mars and I.L. Zuby entering the game for Indian Hill. And looks like Ella Riggs and Annie Ishrading will get a little rest. 62-15 with 1:34 left. Claire, the recipient of a pick. Eye in the corner. Like to see Eye. Oh, nice catch. Nuge. LJ with a high post assist down to Lauren James, or excuse me, down to Maddie Antonucci. Nuge showing some fantastic hands on that play with a one-handed snag. Didn't bring the ball all the way down, but went up right away. Got herself another hoop. Wilkerson having a lot of difficulty out front. Okay, look for the ball. Ball you man, Kate Venus. And Nuge with a steal and what should be an easy bucket at the other end. Claire still playing tough D on 14 at Santa Pucky. But Braves, or excuse me, the Reading team gets another bucket. Let's see if Aya looks for her shot here. This would be a good opportunity in a blowout game like this. Kate's gonna shoot, well, no, LJ out to Claire, ran around to Maddie Antonucci. See, I think Lauren, or yeah, coach really trying to get her to run the offense here. No baseline, Claire. Claire was looking for the ball down low. And that's the end of the quarter. Braves, I think they knew what the time situation on the clock was, but they had a little miscue there at the end. Lauren couldn't corral the pass. Tried to get up a turnaround jumper at the buzzer. Wasn't able to get it together, but Lauren had a couple of really, really nice minutes there in that quarter. Steal or two, some boards, a couple of really sweet assists, a nice turnaround bucket. Again, that was to Lauren's left side, and she has left-handed, so that was to her strength. But that's a nice, pretty post move. So 66-17, Braves clinging to a lead going into the fourth quarter. Scoreboard here at the less than desirable environment of Sports Plus to play a game, a league game, is lacks the bells and whistles of most high school scoreboards. In other words, it doesn't show team fouls. Well, it does, but nobody's putting them up there on the board. It does not show scoring for individual players, etc. So I'm not going to hazard a guess as to how many points Maddie Antonucci or Ella Riggs have at this point. So we've got Ella Riggs and Annie Istrading and Clarity Hamill starters sitting on the bench to start the fourth quarter. And there's another really just what in the world are you doing, young lady pass by Reading. Kate Mars, Lauren James, Aya Alzubi, Nina Price. If I miss anybody on the floor for Indian Hill. And Lauren just kind of bobbled that pass out of bounds, and there's a turnover for Indian Hill. Aya picking up Hannah Puckey up top. Again, I was starting to allude to this would be a nice opportunity. LJ, nice box out. Nice box out by Lauren. Nooch playing the point here in this this particular setup. Yeah, I started to allude to I'd like to see Aya Alzubi in a game like this where Lauren unable to handle the pass in from Nina Price, and Reading will take over possession. I'd like to see Aya in a no-pressure situation try to look for her offense, try to look for her shot, get a little confidence, seeing the ball go through the hoop. Whether younger years as a JV player or now in the last couple on the varsity, that's been an area where she's been really reluctant to be part of the Braves offense. She's a very good ball handler, makes some fantastic passes, sees the floor really well, but she just doesn't want to shoot. And she's very capable. Not a polished shooter, and Nooch is going to get fouled on the drive from the baseline. Yeah, Aya's not a polished shooter, but she's very capable of scoring. I'd just like to see that young lady get some buckets. Because there are going to be times during the course of the year where she's going to be called upon to score for Indian Hill. Or get herself to the line and get a few charity stripe points. So Maddie Antonucci is the line here. Shooting Sue. Makes the first. Nooch has been pretty focused and on target with her free throw shooting here this afternoon. 66-17 Indian Hill with 6:40 left. And Maddie will look to get her second. And gets a nice soft friendly roll. It's just over the rim. Ready will bring the ball up. Aubrey Link with a nice drive to the hoop. Can't hit the shot. Maddie Antonucci with the rebound. Are you taking this down or what? Okay, that's cool. I'll get out of your way if you were taking that. Ready to working the ball around. That's Wilkerson up top. With the ball now. They're swinging around. Oh, nice back cut. Oh, Kate Mars got her hands away. And Barley made a nice backdoor cut, but Kate disrupted that, and Nooch almost disrupted that, and Kate is going to get that ball for a touchdown. Mars gets her first bucket of the game off a good anticipation on the steal. Saw that pass coming, cut right in front of it, took it the distance. Nice pass inside, and Ram Barley's going to make a strong move to the hoop for two for Reading. Kate's going to take that shot, and whoa! Kate Mars showing some midseason form and shaking off a little rust, and she's got her second hoop of the night. 5 minutes left, and Reading is trying to work. Lauren James playing some defense on the perimeter there. Erica Wilkerson with the shot from distance. That's going to go out. And Nina Price unable to get down to the corner to be able to snag that one. LJ and Nooch take a seat. And the freshmen, Annie Istrading and Ella Riggs re-enter for Indian Hill with 4:55 left. Oh, Aya, nice hops over the post up, and Aya gets a board. I made a well-timed leap, got her little 5-2 arm over that offensive player, and Aya's going strong, and she's got her first. Aya, there you go, nice cut, nice pass in. Aya went strong with her left hand, which again is one of 3 left-handers on the Braves team, along with Nina Price and Lauren James. Made a nice cut to the hoop. There's a nice pass into Farley, and we're gonna have a held ball. We have, this is an adventure waiting. I don't know why Kate Mars is bringing the ball up and not Aya, or Annie, or Nina, or Ella. Probably the last person you want bringing the ball up in this situation, or any situation. I mean, not any situation. Kate Mars, not known for her ball handling prowess. She's thinking about it. She's looking to make a thing. Yeah, Kate's, again, we talked about it at the Madera game about Kate's got to remember she's not a combo guard. Ella got called for a double dribble there. Kate's got to realize that she's a post player, just like she finally realized that she's a goalie on the soccer field, and own it with abandon. She can defend out on the perimeter. She's got good length and quick feet. And looks like, I don't know if it's Ella Riggs going to get called for the foul. As Hope Nelson goes up after the rebound. Yep, foul is on Ella Riggs. 76-19, Indian Hill pulling into the lead with 3:48 left. And Nelson bricks the first. My apologies, my terrible camera work is made even worse by a Reading individual taking down a banner behind me and kind of making me get out of the way so that he could do his job. I'm not sure why he's doing it now with the game not even close to being over. Well, relatively close, but not. You would think they'd take down the banners at the end of the game. Although philosophically speaking, this game has been over since about the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. In fact, at a 76-20 lead, I think Indian Hill scored the winning points maybe before the end of the first. Nice pass in by Aya. Kind of a nice little no-look. Kate going up strong, and Kate's got 6. Now there you go, Kate. That was a nice little sort of a no-look one-handed pass in by Aya Alzubi. Come on, Kate, get on the floor. Grab the ball. There you go. Look up, look up, look up. Aya, nice smart pass. There you go. Annie is turning around. But again, Kate, yeah, flash the lane. As your teammates work. They a 5 out now. And the Braves are just looking for good shooting opportunities, but not trying to really make it much worse than it already is for Reading. Not sure who picked up the foul on that one, but freshman Annie Isherding picking up her second, I believe. Oh, there we finally have team fouls up on the scoreboard, except there are only team fouls from this quarter. So, I'm not sure our friends at the scores table know what they're doing. Kate goes up and finally needs her feet. Aya Alzubi eschews the 3-point opportunity. Dribbles out. Ella Riggs around the top to Annie, to Aya in the corner. Nice. Oh, that was a nice cut by Kate's looking for buckets now. There was a errant shot. She's going to have to try to do the Bill Lambier shot, but couldn't. From about 3 feet, missed it by 2 feet. But that was a pretty strong move. Just didn't execute at the end. There's a wild shot. Braves didn't box out very well on that. Neither Nina nor Ella really put a body on. They just were kind of standing there. And Annie, go ahead and drive, kid. Nina's going to take a long two. Can't get the roll. A little short on the shot. A little fatigue going on maybe there. Yeah, Kate, again, I think Kate playing on the perimeter. I know they're in a modified 5 out, but she needs to worry about trying to cut a little bit. And Braves really working around. Now Nina's going to go strong. Gets the friendly roll. That's a good, strong move by Nina Price. And unlike Claire's 18-foot runners, Nina makes her runner from about 4 feet and away from the basket and 2 feet or 1 foot away from the rim height-wise. And you may have heard this before, Reading throws the ball away. So 80 to 22 with just over a minute left. Claire, Lauren, and Nooch return to the game for Indian Hill. So the Braves actually have their starters on the floor with the exception of Nina sitting in favor of Lauren James. We'll see what we're going to try to do here, if we can, if they're going to milk clock, if they're going to just run their offense. Lauren really playing out top. Claire on the block. I'm not sure what, somebody needs to pop out there. There you go, Annie. Pop out! Oh, Lauren had a nice flash, and I know Claire didn't feel she could get the ball in. But Ella with a nice move to the hoop and gets that nice 8-footer to swish. And this may be up out of bounds. Ella's still looking to play tough defense. 25 seconds left in the game. And the Braves clinging to a 60-point lead, 82 to 22. Nooch with another board. We're going to get Ella Riggs to go, and she does the sporting thing, and she's just going to milk the clock. I think Rachel was probably telling her that, but you know, Ella's a really well-seasoned player for such a youngster, and I think she might have just done the sporting thing on her own. And Claire's going to let the clock run out. So 82 to 22. I think it could have been. Braves could have probably hit the 100 mark if they had really wanted to push it, but 60 points is 60 points in the victory margin. Again, Indian Hill clearly the stronger team by a lot, and Reading just doesn't have the players to be able to keep up with Indian Hill, where Indian Hill can go 7 or 8 deep and bring some talent off the bench. And Reading doesn't really have anybody on any of their starting 5 that can match up with the Braves' top 7 or 8. So hope you've had a fun time listening. So again, my apologies for the camera work. I am doing this solo. So cut me some slack or come do it yourself. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. We hope you enjoyed watching the show. We're out.